Hello, beautiful souls. I am showing up on camera wicked out of my comfort zone, but I felt like I had to do it this way because I have been gone for a hot minute, and I kind of wanted to just give you an update where my head's at and thoughts for moving forward when it comes to my channel and pick a card readings and all of that stuff, and just kind of like what's been going on. I have to like hold this, my tripod is broken, so when I let go of it, it's like lopsided. I mean, whatever, I guess it's fine, right? So yeah, it's been a couple months since I recorded a pick a card reading, and I definitely miss it, and I want to come back and do them again. I'm the type of person who doesn't like to put myself on these like set structured routines, being like, I'm gonna upload during this time on this day. I really need flexibility in my life. I need to not feel restricted, and when it comes to pick a card readings, because they do kind of take energy, I also need to feel inspired. I need myself energetically to be in a good place. And yeah, so over the past few months, I've kind of just energetically have been feeling a bit drained, a bit, I don't know, maybe I took on too much at once. And to kind of let you in on a little bit of my personal life, I had been trying to conceive now for about 2 years, and I was going in and out of these depressive states where I just felt really drained from that whole process, feeling a lack of motivation, struggling with my creativity and all of that. So that kind of also took a toll on me, and it was also a reason as to why I need to take a step back a little bit. But I know that this year has great things in store for me, regardless if it's my year to conceive or not. And I kind of realized that it was time for me to stop putting my life on pause because of that whole journey that I've been going through for a lot of different reasons. I was, always thinking in my mind like, all right, well, if I plan for this, I have to make sure, like, what if I am pregnant, or what if I get pregnant finally? And like, I was kind of planning my life around the pure fact that like, what if I get pregnant? And so a lot of my life was just being put on pause. And this year, I'm just ready for change. I'm ready for fresh new energy. I'm ready to stop putting my life on pause. I'm ready to surrender to divine timing, which has been a huge lesson for me. I'm just coming out of my Saturn return in the 5th house, so I'm hoping that that will take a weight off my shoulder. I'm already kind of feeling a little bit more energized when it comes to my creativity and expression. So yeah, and I'm gonna be trying different things and stepping out of my comfort zone, hopefully sharing more and maybe showing up more on camera, and maybe looking for a new tripod that actually works so that I can feel better about recording this way. But at the end of the day, I do want to get back into pick a card readings, but I do have my energy kind of in all of these different projects, and I'm trying to just manage it all and focus on what I can when I'm feeling up for it, and maybe trying less to deplete my energy. And when I feel called, I'm gonna record these pick a card readings. When I feel called, I'll record days in my life. When I feel called, I'll record a podcast episode, so I'm just kind of gonna listen to my own energy and go from there. That's about all I can really do. But I am excited to be back today with another pick a card reading. I'm doing an April pick a card reading. I haven't done a monthly pick a card reading, I think, since it was either December or January, I can't remember, but I'm really excited to dive back into this. And spring is here, so I just love the springtime. I really feel like it's all about new beginnings, and it brings in more vibrant energy. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what the rest of this year has in store, and I hope you guys are excited for another pick a card reading. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, so I have 3 piles for you to choose from in today's pick a card reading. I have pile number 1 here with this crystal and this snake, and then I have pile number 2 with this crystal and the salamander. And then I have pile number 3 with this crystal and the hummingbird. Okay, so as always, this is a collective reading, so keep that in mind. But now take the time to pause, meditate on the piles, and choose the one that you feel most drawn towards. And I will leave timestamps in the description box below for you so that you can easily access the pile of your choice. And I will see you at your pile. Alright, pile number 1. If you chose the snake with this crystal here, then this is your reading for the month of April. April messages. I'm going to be doing the Astro Dice. I'm going to be doing oracle cards, as well as some tarot, and as well as some charms at the end. So make sure you stay tuned to the end so you can get your charms and additional tea leaf messages and messages from the cauldron. I'm really excited to be doing this again. I really did miss you guys, so I really hope that this message resonates with you. But do remember that this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is roll the Astro Dice to kind of see what area of your life is being focused on the most in the month of April, as well as your zodiac signs or zodiac signs that you may be dealing with, and an angel number for you. So please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 1, those who choose this snake spirit animal card, as well as this crystal here. What can they expect for the month of April 2023? What is the energy that they're dealing with, please, Spirit, for pile number 1? Alrighty, we have the 5th house, Sagittarius, and Jupiter energy. Okay, so you can be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You don't have to be, though. And we also have the 5th house in Jupiter. Okay, so this is interesting. Alright, so for some of you, maybe Jupiter is transiting your 5th house in the month of April, which brings expansion to creativity. It brings expansion to your dating life and romantic life. It brings expansion to children, self-expression. Those are all things that will be kind of focused on in the month of April. And with Sagittarius and Jupiter, I'm also getting this energy that some of you could be traveling. And if you're not traveling, then you could be planning a trip, or you could be studying, learning, focusing on, you know, philosophical topics, your beliefs. You could be teaching in some way, learning and teaching. Those are the kind of things that I get when I see Sagittarius and Jupiter. But there is expansion happening in your life in some way, and a lot of this I think has to do with your self-expression. Like, you're finally expressing yourself more the way that you want to. You could be working on some creative projects. There's something that you're wanting to create or expand on when it comes to creating, whatever this may be, right? Because you can create a lot of different things in life, and it doesn't just have to be like a creative project or children, but it could be so much more than that. So it really all depends. But yeah, either way, I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more confident, a lot more energetic, a lot more ready to take on new projects and new things in your life, okay? Now, let's get other zodiac signs that could be you or someone you're dealing with in the month of April. We have Capricorn, we have Gemini, Capricorn again, and Cancer energy, okay? Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, that doesn't have to be you. It's just additional clarity if that is you, okay? And now I'm going to get an angel number for you, so you can look this up, preferably 3 numbers, please, Spirit. An angel number for pile number 1. We have 7, 5, 755, okay? So look that up, see if that resonates at all. 755, your angel number for the month of April. A lot of 5s, so I definitely feel change is coming for you in some way. Especially because with this, you were drawn to the snake card, right? And so the snake card always reminds me of shedding something, like shedding your old self and calling in this new version of self. I really feel that for you, or there's some sort of area in your life that you're shedding the old to welcome the new. But I'm going to read your animal spirit card now. Okay, so let's see what it says. It says release. As Snake moves through the millennia, I believe that's how you pronounce it, she teaches us about change, look, there it is, reflection, and balance. She models perseverance in the face of hardship and inspires us to journey in self-reflection. Snake encourages us to shed our skin, discarding the items in our life that no longer add value. With a fresh outlook, challenges become possibilities, and possibilities become opportunities. We become the master of our past, present, and future. Untethered and free of trappings, our destiny becomes our own. Yeah, so in the month of April, I really do feel like this is a moment where you are literally releasing. You are releasing the old. You are letting go of the past. You're welcoming the present. You're getting excited for your future, no matter what hardships you went through in the past. Because if you're drawn to this card, I do feel like there's a bit of hardship that you might have experienced, whether it's, you know, from your past that still affects you presently, or if it was some recent hardship that you went through. Either way, you're getting to this point in your life where you're looking at those hardships as opportunities to grow and move forward and learn, and you're not allowing those hardships or your past to hold you back any longer. It's time for you to let go of what is no longer serving you. Let go of outdated limiting beliefs. Let go of people who don't, you know, really add value to your life, or maybe people who are just toxic and devalue you. And you're letting go of anything that does not make you feel good, and you're welcoming in this new perspective, this new outlook. I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more excited for life and your journey, and you're moving towards your destiny. And I really love this for you. It's all about releasing what no longer serves you, letting go of the past, and not letting the past hold you back. So that's beautiful. There's a lot of change happening, shifts, especially when it comes to the way that you view life, because we have that Sagittarius Jupiter energy. So your belief system could be changing. Just the way that you view the world is changing. Yeah. But I'm going to do some tarot now. I'm going to get some tarot cards for you for the month of April. So please, Spirit, for pile number 1, what can they expect in the month of April? April messages for pile number 1. Yeah, wow. One more card for pile number 1 for April. Yeah, wow. Okay, this is beautiful. In the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. You are leaving a time of hardship behind. Like, there is a cycle closing out for you, and let me just tell you that, oh, my hair is everywhere. How about that? Let me just tell you, my hair is everywhere. I guess my hair just is gonna have to stay. If you know, you know. Okay, so yeah, you're releasing a lot of heavy burdens. You're letting go of so much, and there is a new beginning coming in for you. And the thing about this new beginning is you have a lot of creativity right now. You have a lot of, and if you're not feeling this yet, this is slowly coming into your life, okay? And I think in April, you're going to start seeing this kind of come to life. You are changing your perspective, right? Because we have the Hanged Man in the middle of your reading. So your perspective is shifting. And as you change your perspective, and as you change the way that you look at your life, especially when it comes to hardship, oh my, look, right after I pulled this, we got the Death card. Transformation, yeah. Yeah, you're looking at life from a new perspective, and you are ready to close out a cycle and basically welcome in this fresh new perspective, this new energy, and you're very in tune with your emotions. I think that you've done a lot of work to work on looking at things from a different perspective, and you're going to be feeling a lot more excited, a lot more optimistic. This is like optimistic energy. You're ready for new, and there is a new opportunity coming in here. We have the Ace of Wands, and this is all about like a new idea, fresh perspective, an old cycle closing out that's bringing in this new opportunity, this new idea that you're really feeling excited about. And a lot of people are going to probably come to you, or you may find that a lot of people feel like you give really good, warm, nurturing advice. I feel like you're really tapped into your emotions. Like you have emotional, what is it, like intelligence, or this emotional awareness where it's like you can understand emotions on a level that a lot of people may not be able to really see at this point in their life, especially those around you. But yeah, get excited, because there is this new chapter starting for you in an old cycle that is closing out. And the more that you lean into looking at things from a different perspective and not allowing things to hold you back or keep you stuck, I really do feel like this is going to be attracting new opportunity your way and new creative ideas that have the potential to really be transformative moving forward. But let's look at some of your oracle cards now. I'm going to take a look at the astrology cards, your additional astrology. So we have semi-sextile, which says allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope, compensates, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. Yeah. Whatever cycle you're closing out, I actually do feel like it's bringing in abundance towards you, or like opportunities, or you're gaining something positive from learning from whatever hardships or past that you've gone through and releasing it. We have opposition, balance, okay? So relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, calls out. So I think what you're also realizing is that the world, the universe, is just a reflection of your energy. So how you feel within, your energy is constantly being reflected back to you in your external world. And you are realizing this. So you're becoming more aware of this. Therefore, you're becoming more aware of how you feel emotionally. Internally, you're really protecting your inner peace. You're finding peace within. And that's going to slowly start being reflected back to you. And if you do find that there's any conflict or, you know, things that feel out of balance in the month of April, this is just an opportunity for you to reflect and be like, okay, what do I need to learn or realize from this conflict or this little, I don't know, like when, you know, I just feel like the universe may at times reflect your energy back to you, and that's just an opportunity for you to be like, okay, do I enjoy this reflection, or is there something I need to work on within? Like, you understand that that's how the universe works, essentially. And you're really aiming for balance here. You want more balance in your life, and you're striving for more balance, and that's what's happening. And then we have the 12th house. Look at that. Surrender, okay? Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, the unseen, healing, spiritual development. So you are literally letting go of the past. You are closing out a karmic cycle. You're releasing your emotional baggage. You're finding ways to work on tapping into your compassion and learning how to heal, forgive, and move forward. right? Because I know forgiveness is a triggering word for many people, because a lot of people think that forgiveness means you have to then talk to the person again, or that it means that you're forgetting about what the person did to you. But that energy is just when you know, that's just like this resentment, right? It's all about just letting go of resentment. You do not have to talk to people who hurt you in order to move forward, right? Or in order to forgive. It's more so for yourself and for your own inner well-being. Because when you're holding on to resentment, it's disrupting you internally, and then therefore that is reflected back to you in your external world. So you're really learning this, and you're learning how to find more compassion, especially within, to just move forward and let the past go. And, you know, you're realizing that the more resentment you hold on to, the more it's just disrupting your peace. And you're also learning how to surrender and trust in the universe more. You're possibly tapping more into your spirituality, and yeah, I just think the way that you're viewing the world is truly changing. You're seeing things from a completely different lens, and you're letting go of this old version of self and allowing this new version of self to take place. And I love that. You're no longer also learning how to just allow things to unfold rather than trying to control everything is also something that I think is going to be really a common theme for you, especially in April, so to speak. All right, so we have confidence. Look at that. You are feeling so confident in the month of April. You're ready to take initiative, to start that new creative project, to go after what you want. You're feeling a lot more confident in whatever you're doing, especially when it comes to expressing yourself creatively. And we have beauty. I love this. So again, this is really you feeling just a lot better about yourself. Honestly, you're feeling beautiful, you're feeling confident, you're feeling free, you're feeling this release of energy from whatever had been keeping you held back and stuck, and you're ready to close out that old chapter and welcome in the new. And if you can see here with beauty, she's also looking in the mirror. So I'm also seeing that, again, there's a lot of self-reflection. You're realizing that everything around you is just a reflection of your own energy. And the more that you love who you are, you find compassion for yourself and others, this is going to continuously be shown back to you in your external world. You're seeing beauty in life again. You're seeing beauty in yourself. You're seeing beauty in other people. It's just a beautiful way of looking at life, truly. And we have forgiveness. Yep, that is a very, very on point here. Forgiveness. So again, this is just more healing work that you are doing. You've been working on this for a while, especially with this Queen of Cups energy showing up. I really do think that this is something that you have been striving for. So yeah, it's just really coming to a head here in the month of April for you. And we have music with the number 32 or the number 5. Look at that change again, 5 again. There's so much change for you guys. Music. So some of you, not all of you, but some of you, this creative talent or this creative self-expression has something to do with music. Maybe you want to create music, write music, or maybe you connect with music. When you're playing music, you feel a lot more creative and inspired. So connecting with music, or in some way there could be, you know, an event. Maybe you're going to like a concert or something in the month of April where you're like really focused on listening to music, or just you find that there's many moments throughout April where you're like dancing to music. Music plays a huge part for you in the month of April. And then we also have overcome your fears, okay, with the crystal tiger's eye. So, and tiger's eye is really good for creativity as well. But yeah, you're overcoming fears. You're overcoming your fears, especially the fears that have been holding you back from really putting yourself out there. The fears that have been holding you back from being creative. The fears that have been holding you back from being confident in who you are. the fears that have been holding you back from surrendering. And then we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, so again, a lot of you, look, it's kind of like cracked open, shedding, releasing, letting your light shine through. A lot of you have been going through a difficult time or just been feeling like you've been trying to get your spark back in some way. You've basically hit a rock bottom point, right? And maybe you're like, all right, when does life start to finally get better? And I want you to know that it's about to get better for you, okay? You just have to keep tapping into that optimistic energy and continue to just release that old version of self and allow new beliefs in. Allow a new perspective in, and really allow yourself to look at the world from a different lens. Look at your own life from a different lens and surrender to the alchemy of life. Surrender to, you know, your journey. Everything, okay, I know a lot of people hate when they say everything happens for a reason, da 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 da. I know that's also a very, very triggering statement, but when I started looking at my own life from a different perspective, like, okay, this is happening to teach me something, it started to make the challenges feel a lot more bearable. And I'm not, you know, telling you to ignore your feelings. You're totally allowed to feel the way you do about situations, right? But it's kind of like taking yourself out of the victim mentality so that you can continue to move forward. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're learning how to take yourself out of this mindset that like the world is against you, and you're starting to create more opportunities for yourself because you're choosing to look at your life from a new perspective. And then we have lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this soul call, gather, okay? Yeah, you're really going after your soul calling. And I feel like a lot of your soul's calling has to do with some sort of creative adventure, creativity, being confident, allowing new ideas and opportunities into your life, maybe even connecting with beauty in some way. I'm not sure, it really depends. Music maybe for some of you, but you're really tapping into what your soul is calling you to do, and you're listening to your soul more. You're really taking in account what makes your soul feel good, and you're moving towards that. And then we have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So yeah, you guys actually have a very important soul mission where you're able to help uplift humanity. You're able to help humanity see things from different perspectives. You bring this optimistic energy to the collective, and you're actually here to help humanity in a big way, especially if you get a lot of downloads. So you're able to channel energy from the spiritual realms or from the universe, and you're inspiring to other people. Now, here is a little bit of advice for you as you move into April. We have surrender to receiving support and love, okay? So allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off of you, and it will also simultaneously nurture you. So if you are a very independent person and you struggle with letting go of responsibility and allowing other people to help you, this is a great month for you to really start practicing letting go of that and allowing people to help you and allowing people in and really receiving love, energy, abundance from others, okay? So keep that in mind in April. But now I'm going to get additional messages. Let's get some tea leaf cards for you for the month of April. For pile number 1. Month of April for pile number 1, additional messages. Okay, so you have a lot of, a couple months here that I see coming up, like March really came up. So something significant might have happened to you in March. That was a turning point for you, okay? A significant event might have took place in March that was like a turning point for you. Or you'll find that a year from now, if you're watching this in March or April, that something significant is taking place. And then we also have August, okay? So August is another month for you to pay attention to. Something significant could be happening for you in August. And we have career. So this also has to do with your career in a big way. There's a focus on your career, especially. Again, like I feel like there could be career opportunities coming in, like ideas, especially if you guys have a creative project you're working on when it comes to career, or you're wanting to, you know, maybe you're letting go of an old career to welcome in a new one. Just either way, there is also a focus on career in April for you. And then we have pay attention to your health, okay? It's really important for you to take care of your health in the month of in the month of April. So pay attention to your health. We have someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So maybe you find that in the month of April, there's something here that's trying to get in between you and what you want and desire. And just remember, like, let go of whoever is not good for you, whoever, you know, maybe trying to get in between you. Just watch out for people who may not have your best interests at heart. And this could be a woman, because now we have fair woman dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair, okay? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is the person that's getting in between you, but it could be. Or, you know, your friend is someone who has blonde, gray, or white hair. Or just a significant woman is helping you in some way in the month of April, or you're just, I don't know, interacting with them. I'm getting all jumbled on my words. Okay, now from the cauldron here, additional messages for pile number 1 for what they can expect in the month of April. Okay, that was a lot, so we'll take that. All right, we have June. Wow, so many months. Okay. Do you guys have a lot planned this year? Because I feel like you might have a lot of activities planned. Something in June may be happening, something in August, and then something just happened in March, possibly. Then we have approachable. Okay, so you're going to be a lot more approachable in the month of April, especially because, like I said, we have this Queen of Cups here, which is very nurturing, loving, approachable energy. So you may find that you're attracting a lot more people towards you because of that. We have energy healing. So it's really important for you to either like focus on your energy, healing your energy, maybe like Reiki or something like that. Or this could be the creative project type of thing that you're wanting to do, like be like a Reiki healer and like energy healer of some sort. And then we have nurture. So again, yeah, there's a lot of nurturing happening in the month of April, and you're really focusing on nurturing yourself and those around you. And adventurous, very Sagittarius. So again, some of you may be traveling or planning a lot of trips, but you're going to be feeling a lot more adventurous in the month of April. And we have intuitive, so your intuition is heightened. Make sure you're listening to your intuition in the month of April. And we have step out of your comfort zone. Yes, tap into your confidence here and start stepping out of your comfort zone, and do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And then we have spiritual. Like I said, you're being a lot more in your spiritual energy. You're tapping more into your spirituality, maybe focusing on some spiritual practices. And lastly, we have use your healing gifts. Okay, so yeah, some of you are definitely meant to use your healing gifts. You are a healer in some way. You may have this idea or project that you're working on that is related to these gifts that you have. But yes, so that is the message that I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope that this reading resonated in one way or another. I'm so grateful that you either tuned back in or that you tuned in today after my hiatus and time off, and I just really missed this. So I'm sending you so much love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here or this salamander, then this is your reading, all about what you need to know for the month of April 2023. I am so excited to be back. I really do appreciate you guys for tuning back in. If you are returning from, you know, following me or being subscribed for a while now, and for all of my new viewers, I am so grateful that you decided to tune in today, and I really hope that this reading resonates. Do keep in mind it is a collective reading though, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But I'm really excited. We're going to be doing astro dice, tea leaf cards, oracle cards, tarot, and additional messages from the cauldron. So let's dive into this. Please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 2, those who chose this crystal or this salamander. What can they expect in April 2023? What is their overall energy for pile number 2? All right, we have the 12th house, we have Aquarius energy, and we have Neptune. So yeah, a lot of you are definitely, your intuition is definitely heightened in the month of April. I'm not sure where Neptune is transiting for you at this moment. Could be transiting the 12th house here, but yeah, you're definitely very intuitive. You're doing a lot of letting go, a lot of healing, a lot of working on your mindset, mental health, letting go of escapisms, I think is really important as well. Letting go of bad habits, letting go of addictions, those kinds of things, or letting go of karmic baggage, emotional baggage from the past, letting go of the past and moving forward. You may be feeling a lot more closed off as well, where like maybe you're not feeling as inspired to like be out with other people at this time. But yeah, you could be an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising, but you don't necessarily have to be. Let's see what other zodiac signs we have. We have Libra, Virgo, and Scorpio, okay? That could be you or someone you're dealing with in the month of April. And then an angel number for pile number 2. We have 4, 12. So 412. Look that up. See if it resonates at all. But that is your message for April from the angels. All right, now what I want to do is take a look at the spirit animal card that you were drawn towards, which is the salamander. So let's see what it says for you. It says adaptability. Salamander symbolizes adaptability. He encourages us to explore transformation, intuition, oh, look at that, and emotion. Rather than fight the inevitable, he becomes a catalyst for change. A willing adapter, he finds little reason to resist. This is all about surrendering. Living through loss, he brings gifts of renewal, regeneration, and growth. He beckons us to manifest what we need. Salamander teaches us that loss exists in our minds. The road to restoration begins in our heart. So, I mean, some of you could have been dealing with loss in some way. This could be recent or just past losses that really weigh heavy on your heart. Or it could be like the loss of an old version of self, especially if you are someone who really struggled with escapisms, addictions, things like that. It could be really hard to like let go of what was once like a crutch to you or something like that, and kind of welcome in this new version of self. There's a lot of transformation and change happening for you, and this need to be adaptable to whatever changes are taking place. Rather than fighting the, you know, inevitable, right? Rather than fighting against things that you cannot control, really surrendering and trusting that everything is going to be working out for your best, highest good, okay? And that whole like thing about like loss exists in our minds, it's a very 12 house energy, because it's all about the unseen, the subconscious thoughts, and really working through you know, healing our limiting beliefs, healing from the past, healing from loss. And healing is never ending. It's really hard to, you know, work through that at times, especially from things that we might have lost. But I do feel like in the month of April, you're really working through this and finding this sort of light at the end of the tunnel. All right, let's take a look at some tarot. Spirit, please, messages for pile number 2 for the month of April. Okay, so we have this energy of finding balance and patience as well, okay, with the Temperance at the middle of this reading. And I feel like for so long, the unknown kind of scared you, right? Like not knowing what is going to happen next was something that really scared you. There's fears of the unknown that I think you're finally choosing to move forward from that. We have the Chariot card here, okay? So we have Sagittarius energy, and we have, you know, Cancer energy coming up. So you're moving forward, and I think you're finally facing your fears. I feel like you're finally facing the unknown. You're getting comfortable with the unknown. And, you know, there might be something that you really want that is asking you to just trust the process and have a bit of patience here, because we have this patient energy and we also have this finding balance energy. And then we have the Empress card. So this talks about like creation, creating something, and a lot of abundance. And there's so many butterflies in this reading. So again, transformation, change. I do feel like there's something like this, maybe like a rebirth that you're kind of going through. But I also do feel like this whole transformation, this journey that you have been on has not been easy, because you've been having to defend yourself a lot. With the Seven of Wands card, you may have felt like you've been needing to defend yourself in some way, in some area of your life where, like, you know, you feel like maybe there's someone in your life who just does not understand you, or you feel like you need to like defend who you are to someone in some way, or there's some sort of like conflict that had been weighing on your heart in the recent past or in the month of April. But I do feel like there's something that you're wanting to create here, maybe a new version of self that you're welcoming in. You're letting go, you're releasing. It's very similar like energy to pile number 1 in some ways, but with this Temperance card, there's also just this need to find balance, and especially between your masculine and feminine energy for some of you. Like for some of you, you've been go, 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 productive, motivated, crushing your goals, wanting to like, you know, take control, be in charge, and you're needing to allow the more like feminine energy in, which is like trusting your intuition and going with the flow, letting go of control, you know, really nurturing yourself, resting, taking care of yourself. Finding a balance between the two is really important. And for some of you, because the Chariot card is here, there could be movement, travel in some way, or you're finally feeling like life is moving forward for you after a time of stagnation. But again, there's a lot of just like this, the mystery of the unknown, and just trusting your intuition, surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the universe, and all of these sorts of things. So yeah, let's see what your oracle cards say. So I'm going to take a look at the additional astrology we have the Sun, Saturn, and Leo energy. Okay, yeah, so again, you could have felt really restricted or held back in some way, in some areas of your life, where Saturn came in and really was just teaching you some lessons, because that's what Saturn's all about, right? It's just about bringing you wisdom through setbacks, challenges, delays, blockages. And you're really learning through all of that. Maybe some of you have been going through your Saturn return. Saturn, you could have Saturn in Aquarius, okay? So your Saturn return has just ended, basically. And you've gained a lot probably from that if you have just ended your Saturn return. If not, maybe you're entering your Saturn return soon if you have Saturn in Pisces. But regardless, if you feel challenged, if you feel set back in some way, or if you feel like there's a delay or blockage in some way, there's really just a lot for you to learn through it. And a lot of this could, now I feel like these cards are like yelling at me or something. But a lot of this could be challenges in regards to love, relationships, dating, because we have this Leo energy. Challenges in creativity, challenges in, you know, creativity, like I said again, like I'm not trying to like relate this to me at all, but if you had been wanting to conceive, you know how I just started the whole video off talking about that? Well, there we go. It's showing up in this reading. Challenges in regards to having fun, allowing yourself to play, allow yourself to express yourself. Challenges when it comes to allowing yourself to be seen, because we have the Sun here. And I also do feel like there's a lot of self-awareness coming back here. A lot of things that you've gone through has really made you realize a lot about yourself and who you are and who you want to be. A lot of you could be going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah. You're learning a lot, and you probably have felt very tested by the universe recently. Like you're like, okay, test after test after test. What am I trying to learn? Why do you keep testing me? And it's like, maybe the universe is really just trying to teach you to surrender, let go, trust. So let's see what else we have. And you could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you don't have to be. We have relationship change and love partnership. Okay, so we have the number 56, the number 11 could be significant, or the number 26 and the number 8. Could be a life path number 8 or a life path number 11. Could be your year number 11, year number 8. Doesn't necessarily have to be. The 26th of the month could be significant. The ages 56, 26 could be significant, okay? But regardless here, some of you are possibly experiencing changes in your relationship in some way. Now, when you hear relationship change, automatically people are like, oh my gosh, if I'm in a relationship right now, does that mean we're not going to be in a relationship anymore? No, does not necessarily mean that. You could have just been, you know, like Saturn transit your 5th house, you know, just bringing you lessons in regards to dating and love life and romance and pleasure. So that area of your life was challenged for a bit of time, but now you've learned lessons that could help you expand together in your relationship. Not necessarily like breaking up or anything, but it's like now you're taking your relationship to a new level of commitment. That could be something that's happening. There could be something that you and your partner have decided to do together that signifies a new form of commitment in some way. For example, just like, I don't know, like what relationship change, changing jobs, changing homes, moving in together, getting engaged. Like these are new levels of commitment, right? And yeah, there is just a focus on love, creativity, having fun, bringing more balance back into your love life as well. We have willpower and we have trust, okay? So yeah, you're really learning how to trust in the timing of your life. You're learning how to trust in the universe more. You're learning how to trust in your intuition more and really listening to your intuition rather than, you know, trying to run from it or like let fear take over. Willpower, like that again is Saturn energy. It's persistent. It's resilience. It's continuing to keep going. Perseverance. When times get tough, you don't give up. You're like, I have the strength, the power to make what I want happen. That's the kind of energy that you've been in. And now it's like, okay, I have the energy to continue to take action to make it happen. But at the same time, I'm also going to let go a little bit and trust in the process and trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing rather than trying to push constantly. We have find peace within, okay? Find peace within. That is going to be so important. You're learning how to cultivate your own inner peace here. And you're deciding to do things that bring you peace and that make you feel good inside. Some of you may have, you know, creative projects that you're wanting to work on that bring you peace. You're creating something here with the Empress, the Leo, the Lover card here. This is like 5th house energy, the Sun, creativity, just creation as well. Creating peace within, doing things that bring you inner peace. So important in the month of April. And then we have trust the timing, okay? So trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So some of you might have something that you've been wanting to do or something that you've been planning or whatever, and you're like constantly comparing yourself to people around you, and you're like, is it too late to start this? Is it too late to do that? Am I running out of time? Like, no. You're not running out of time. Time is perfectly on time for you. And the thought that you're running out of time is like an illusion. So trust the timing of your life. Have patience. Everything is working out for you. And then we have the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Look at that. So again, it's never too late. Some of you are worried about, is it too late? Is the timing not right? Am I behind? You're not. You're on time. Everything is perfectly working out for you. Okay? Do not fear. And some of you are giving something a second chance. So maybe there was something that you wanted to do in the past, but you talked yourself out of it. And now you're like, all right, I really should pursue this. And you're going back to it and you're trying it again. Or, you know, maybe there's somebody in your life, a partner, a love life, relationship, right? Because we have relationship change, love, partnership. Maybe you're giving somebody a second chance. That's another possibility. There's always new possibilities coming in for you, and it's never too late to try again. It's never too late, whatever this may be for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Leave a comment below and let me know like what this is for you. I'm really interested to hear, but yeah, just trust the process. It's never too late. And then we have get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So again, if you felt that your energy is really drained, set boundaries. We have that Neptune energy, right? Set boundaries, get grounded, ground your energy. Maybe a spiritual practice like meditation could be really helpful for you, or just spending time in nature like from time to time is also really helpful for you. You're really sensitive to the energy of those around you, so protect your energy. Now, here's an advice card for you for the month of April. We have surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So some of you have a scarcity mindset. You believe that there's not enough time, right? You believe that there's not enough money. You believe that, you know, money is limited, that you may lose all your money, that, you know, abundance, success maybe you truly cannot even fathom yourself being successful in something that you want to do, or you can't even fathom yourself having what you desire, right? Like dreaming may be difficult for you to vision because you have this limited belief around what you're allowed to have in this life. And Spirit is saying, like, it's time to surrender those limiting beliefs and truly believe that you are capable and worthy of your wildest dreams here, and that you are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of that dream that is in your heart, you're worthy of good things, okay? It's really all about working on your limiting beliefs and changing your mindset a little bit, especially around scarcity, because a lot of you have been affected, whether it was in childhood or whatever else happened in your life that made you believe that you are not capable of receiving abundance and consistently keeping it. So that's just another message for you. So now I'm gonna jump into the tea leaf cards as well as additional messages, and yeah, so let's see what else is coming your way for the month of April. Pile number 2, additional messages for pile number 2. All right, so we have dealings or relationship with a man. So again, a man in your life. Some of you could really, there is this focus of a relationship as well, I feel, because we also have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Look at that. Lots of love going on for you. Successfully overcoming a problem. Again, like if there was something that didn't work out in the past, or there was like an issue going on, especially in your love life, for some of you, you're overcoming that. You're overcoming a problem that really you struggled with in the past. So that's beautiful. And then you have protection from a powerful friend. So there's a powerful friend in your life who is really helping you, or you know, providing protection in some way, or is just really loyal to you, that you're going to be dealing with in the month of April. And then we have take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. So you know what this is? I don't think that this is like you're gonna lose your money. This is your limiting belief coming in, trying to steer your whole reading off course again. Because I really do think you guys struggle with some money mindsets or something like that. Like you have this fear of losing your money in some way, which holds you back from a lot of things. It holds you back from maybe making a financial decision like buying a house or buying a car or investing in yourself or treating yourself. It's like you have this deep fear that money is scarce and that you can't have it. So you really have to work on this mindset, okay? That's your homework. Is if this message is resonating with you, like this is for you. You need to work on your money mindset. And again, you're overcoming a problem, so do not fear. All right, now, additional messages from the cauldron to end off your reading. Let's see what we get for you, pile number 2. Additional messages for pile number 2 in the month of April. All right, we have tarot reader. Interesting. Okay, so this to me, spiritual practices, something to do with tarot here. I can take this a couple different ways. 1, you have this like dream of being a tarot reader. 2, you could read your own tarot if you weren't so afraid. 3, trust your intuition more, okay? Or you could be going to see a tarot reader or something like that. Then we have entrepreneur. Okay, so some of you are meant to be entrepreneurs, and there could be this creative project you're working on, going after. It could even be with a friend, because we do have friends showing up as well. But regardless, or with somebody you're in a relationship with, like a joint business project or something. But regardless, like you have entrepreneur skills within you. Then we have higher perspective. So again, this is you needing to look at things from a higher perspective, especially when it comes to your mindset. And in April, I feel like you're starting to slowly do that. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. Then we have nurture. So it's really important to nurture. Nurture yourself, nurture your beliefs, nurture your body, nurture your soul, nurture those around you, nurture your environment. And we have charismatic. So you're going to be feeling a lot more charismatic. This is that creative energy coming in, that self-expression coming in, being more charismatic and nurturing within your relationship if you have a partner, and if not, you may be meeting someone. And then we have aunt. So your aunt may play a significant role in your life in the month of April, or your aunt is significant to you and this reading in some way. So pile number 2, that is what I have for you. I hope that this reading resonated in one way or another, and if it did, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new favorite card readings. Leave a comment below because I absolutely love hearing from you guys, and I'm sending you so much love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here or the hummingbird, then this is your reading all about what to expect in the month of April. So I'm really excited to be back with another reading. Thank you so much for being here today. It means the world to me. I'm so excited to just dive in. So do keep in mind this is a collective reading. Please use your intuition to guide you. But Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3, those who chose this crystal and the hummingbird. What is the overall energy for pile number 3 in the month of April? All right, we have the 3rd house, we have Virgo energy, and we have South Node. Interesting. Okay, so I'm picking up communication is key this month for you. Really getting yourself out there, communicating. Some of you could have your South Node in the 3rd house or in Gemini or in Virgo. You could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, you don't have to be necessarily, or you could be dealing with someone who is one. But regardless, communication is key here, and I feel like there's a lot of you learning how to step out of your comfort zone when it comes to speaking up. Like, maybe you've closed yourself off from speaking up in the past, and it's like, all right, you're ready to share. You're ready to speak up. You're ready to communicate in some way. There's something here that is involving communication, whether it's public speaking, learning how to communicate with others, speaking your needs, your wants, your desires, or writing. You could also be learning, teaching as well is something I could see, stepping out of your comfort zone and being some sort of teacher. Or Virgo energy is also like, this has to do with like the 6th house. So when you think of 6th house, you think of your work life, you think of your routines, your health. You also think of, so what I'm getting here as well is I'm like, stop being such a perfectionist. I feel like some of you are perfectionists and you're needing to like let go of that, because we have the South Node. So when I see the South Node, I think of, all right, let go of it. That's the past. This is like, you know, now is the present. Like, step out of your comfort zone. That's like your comfort zone. And it's like you're learning how to step out of your comfort zone and move towards your destiny, your North Node, your purpose, your soul's mission. And your soul's mission, your purpose, your destiny has something to do with communication. And it also has something to do with like either being a healer of some sort or helping people, I guess, kind of I don't know, like, do you, maybe you're like in the, because when I see Virgo energy, I also think of like nurses, I think of the healthcare system, like you help heal people in that way as well, like through your job, like if you're a nurse, a doctor, or you work in like the health field, health, nutrition, wellness of some sort, fitness coach, you know, think of that. That's the kind of energy I'm getting with that. Okay. And also the 3rd house does talk about relatives, siblings, and day-to-day travel, neighbors. So that kind of energy is also focused on in the month of April for you. But from really like what I'm getting hardcore here is communication. Now, or teaching, learning, things like that. Let's take a look at the spirit animal that you were drawn towards, which is the hummingbird. Oh wait, sorry. I meant to get additional zodiac signs for you. So let's see. Who else is tuning in here, or who else may they be dealing with in the month of April? We have Aquarius energy, sun, moon, or rising. We have Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. And we have Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so that could be you, someone you're dealing with in the month of April. Doesn't have to be, but that's just additional confirmation. So, and then an angel number for you, pile number 3 for the month of April. We have 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so search that, see if it resonates at all. Now let's take a look at your card. All right, so it says reflection. The tiniest bird of her species, hummingbird, beats her wings up to 200 times per second. With such excessive activity, she tires quickly. To recover, she settles into her favorite perching place and falls into a deep sleep. In her slumber, she sets the example and encourages us to rest and reflect. In profound contemplation and radiant connection, we transcend to discover divinity. Hummingbirds' iridescent feathers are dazzling, inspiring us to take in life's nectar. Wow, okay, so some of you are also learning how to reflect on where you're spending your energy. And you're like, okay, am I spending my energy the way that I want to? Am I doing things that light me up? Or am I doing things that constantly drain me? And you're also learning how to rest, because I think a lot of you maybe can relate to the fact that you may have been feeling burnt out, tired, or just like this need to rest because you have been draining your energy. You have been kind of spreading yourself thin. You're kind of putting your energy in too many things at once, and you're really taking the time to reflect and refocus your energy, maybe setting up better routines, right? Because we have this Virgo energy. Better routines that help you manage your energy better. That's going to be really important. Because I do feel like there is something that you're stepping into, but you're also letting go of. So you're letting go of something that no longer serves you, which is possibly the way that you spend and drain your energy. And you're welcoming in new routines, new ways of doing things, and new ways of communicating. All right, now I'm going to do some tarot for you. All right, Spirit, for pile number 3 here, what can they expect in the month of April for pile number 3? Pile number 3. Okay. All right, so you guys are getting your confidence. You guys are getting your confidence, because for so long, we got the 7 of Wands here. So I feel like you've been having to defend yourself, or you feel like you're afraid. Now, I'm going to kind of piece this together here, but I feel like you're afraid to maybe sometimes speak up, because you're so used to every time you're speaking up, somebody is like putting you down or taking what you say the wrong way, or like you're like, oh my gosh, like I didn't mean it like that, like don't come for me like that. You guys are getting your confidence back. I really feel that. And again, there's this need to like either some of you are coming out of a time of rest, or you're really embracing rest. So if you feel like you have been resting a lot, then this is you coming out of rest and taking action. And if you feel like you have been needing to rest, but you've been ignoring that, this is you now choosing to rest. And you're also walking away from things that no longer serve you. And I also feel like a lot of you may be dreaming a lot, like having dreams and stuff. But at the end of the day here, I definitely feel like you are walking towards your past. You're walking towards like, sorry, you're walking towards your past. Sorry, no, that's not what I meant. You're walking away from your past. You're leaving the past behind. You're leaving what no longer serves you behind. You're letting go of what is no longer in alignment with you and your purpose, and you're choosing to now walk towards your purpose. Okay? And a lot of this walking towards your purpose, you haven't really walked towards your purpose in the past because you were so afraid to leave your comfort zone. You were so afraid to either, if this has to do with like speaking up or like communicating or going after something, there's some sort of fears that hold you back from truly going after what is in alignment with your purpose here. And I don't know what those fears may be. Maybe it's fears of judgment. Maybe it's fears of whatever this may be. But in the month of April, it's like you're like, okay, let me work through those fears. Let me step out of my comfort zone and let me finally step into my power here and go after this new opportunity, because there is this new opportunity with the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands is all about confidence, being in your power, a lot of creativity here, creating something. Page of Wands, something new, a spark, the Empress behind it, like Page of Swords, this has to do with communication. There is this energy of this new idea, this new spark, inspiration that you're really going after, and it actually has a potential to make you money. But you're at the beginning stages of this idea, of this creative spark. Whatever this is that you're trying to create and bring into fruition here. Maybe it's writing something, speaking something, starting a social media online business, starting a YouTube channel, starting a podcast, putting yourself out there, speaking up, going after a holistic project. Like maybe you want to be a holistic coach, a holistic healer. Maybe you want to be like a fitness coach, a fitness instructor, a nutrition coach. Whatever it is that you have this idea spark around, you need to kind of get out of your comfort zone when it comes to this. And you also need to reflect and refocus your energy so that you can focus on it while still taking care of your priorities, or like your responsibilities, I should say. Because I do feel like you at times daydream about just focusing on that one thing that lights you up, but at the same time you have like your eggs in multiple different baskets, so you're kind of draining your energy a little bit. And now that may not resonate with all of you, but for some of you I'm definitely seeing that. For others of you, take what resonates, leave the rest. But yeah, you are feeling a bit drained, I feel, or you're kind of coming out of this time of, you know, getting your energy back, and you're at the beginning stages of something new here. And I feel as if it has to do with a project or a creative opportunity, because we have so much Wands energy. And now it's like, all right, it's time to start planting those seeds and let go, walk away from whatever is not like fulfilling you. Let's see additional astrology here. Now you had a ton come out, so I took them all, but we've got, oh, we got North Node. See that? Yeah, so you have the South Node and the North Node. This is all about stepping out of your comfort zone, leaving the past in the past, and embracing your destiny here. Soul school, learning, fulfillment, purpose, maturing, experience, fruition, development, practice, path, journey, blossoming. You're coming into alignment with your North Node, but in order to really fulfill this, you have to let go of what's keeping you held back from really pursuing this. And for a lot of you, I feel like your purpose here has to do with, so either it has to do with, if we have the third house energy, this is like communication, speaking, writing, teaching, learning, or it has to do with nutrition, wellness, health. So if those sound resonating with you, there you go. Then we also have the 8th house, okay? So the 8th house is all about transformation, your fears, intimacy, rebirth, death, a lot of you have a lot of fears that hold you back from pursuing what you really want and desire. And I feel like you're really having to pay attention to your fears in the month of April and work through those so that you can transform and shift and come into alignment with your purpose or with your soul's mission here and with what truly lights your soul up. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of you, you guys have been settling a little bit because you're so afraid to actually go after what you want. Drop a comment below if that resonates. But slowly in April, I feel like this transformation is taking place where you're like overcoming fears, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and you're really refocusing your energy so that you can focus more on what lights you up rather than focusing on things that just really completely drain you. And we have Aquarius energy again. Okay, so the innovator. This is all about, you're kind of like freeing yourself from restriction as well. I feel like you're like having a lot of new ideas that you really want to act on. You're getting really creative, experimental. You're having these breakthrough moments. You're doing things differently. I feel like a lot of you don't have a traditional path. A lot of you are meant to have a non-traditional, a non-conventional path. But maybe you're so afraid to actually do that because for so long you've stuck to like putting yourself in this small little box because you're afraid that like if you go outside of the norm, it won't work out for you. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to do things differently and go after new things and allow yourself to just get like unique and innovative. And then we have Libra energy, okay? So this is all about bringing in balance. It's about relationships, and it's about letting go of people pleasing. A lot of you need to let go of people pleasing, okay? This is about, maybe you've been feeling kind of like indecisive about what you want or which option is the right option or where you want to go in life. And now it's like, okay, it's time to figure it out. And it's time to bring balance back into your life. It's time to bring harmony back into your life. It's time to refresh your energy here. And it's going to be really important to be cooperative, okay? Really making sure that, you know, you're working through your differences with other people and finding just harmony in your relationships, and especially when it comes to communicating with other people. Finding healthy ways to communicate with other people. Yeah, so I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that really stands out to me, but let's continue here. All right, we have strength, okay? Yeah, like a lot of you have been drained for a really long time, and I feel like maybe in April you're starting to get your strength back. I mean, you've always been strong, but I feel like, again, energetically, you've felt drained. There's a lot that has to do with routines here. Like your routines felt out of whack. Like you had to really adjust yourself to a new routine, or trying to figure out a routine that works for you, and time management and prioritizing your health and well-being while also going after your goals and all of that. Protection. See, okay, so for those of you who are so afraid to step into alignment with your soul's mission here, who are so afraid to act on that impulse within you that feels lit up, if you keep playing small because you're afraid that it's not going to work out or that you're going to cause destruction and chaos, you are protected as you move into alignment with your purpose here. So whatever fears are holding you back, it's time to let those go. Okay, it's time to step out of your comfort zone. It's time to put yourself out there. It's time to not be afraid to, you know, be innovative, to be different, to be quirky, to think differently than everybody else, to do things in different ways. People are going to look up to you as you continue to move towards what you want. And you are protected. We have communication. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Ugh. Okay, so it's really fitting that my battery died like during this pile, because you guys are running on low battery. Like you got low battery right now, right? So rest, recharge if you feel called to do so. But yeah, I pulled the communication card, so shocker there. 33 as well. You could be a master number 33, or the number 6 could be relevant as well. But you could also be 33 years old. You don't have to be. Either way, communication, again, a huge focus. It's part of your destiny to communicate in some way, to learn how to communicate with other people, to share ideas. Your words heal others. Your words are inspiring to others in some way. You're learning how to communicate. Love it. All right. Then we also have change with the number 5. So you guys are also going through a lot of change in the month of April. A lot of change, a lot of shifts, a lot happening. Breakthrough moments for some of you. So embrace the change. Maybe you're having a change in yourself, right? So embrace that. And then we have find your calm. Yeah, so again, like finding things that bring you calmness, finding things that make you feel good, finding things that bring you it helps recharge your energy. When you're focusing on things that make you feel calm inside, within, finding calm within, finding peace within, doing things that bring back that calmness to you, especially when life feels very draining. It's important. Then we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. You guys are needing to tap into your creative energy, your playful energy, have more fun with life, especially in April. Like, do things that are fun and playful and allow you to connect with your inner child. Be more free. Don't take life so seriously all the time. We have the Great Mother. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into her arms. So you're also learning how to surrender, how to just trust in the universe, how to let go of control a little bit more. Surrender to your purpose, to your destiny. And surrender to the unknown. Because again, there's so much fear, I think, that holds you back. The unknown scares you a little bit, but as you surrender to the unknown more, you'll find that it's not as scary as you thought, and that things actually can work out for you. And then we have called, soul gifts in training. It's time to step up. Yes, you have so many soul gifts, and a lot of it has to do with communication, and it's time to step up to the plate here and like go after that. It's time to go towards your soul mission and to stop being afraid of going after what you desire, what you want. That is definitely a part of this, and I just feel like you're going to feel a lot more in alignment in April. You're really learning how to step out of your comfort zone more. I'm really interested though, if you are listening to this and this is resonating, let me know below, like, what does your soul feel like doing? What lights you up? What are you wanting to go after that you may be afraid to go after? Or what is it that you're working on going after? What have you been putting work towards? I would love to know, because you are at the beginning stages of something. So let me know what that is. And then we have surrender to spirit, okay? So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you, okay? It's time to trust. Trust the process. Trust that it's all going to work out. You put in the work. Now it's time to just wait for divine timing. Continue to go after what you want and try not to control the situation too tightly, because it's all going to work out as soon as you surrender and trust in spirit. Now, before I end this reading, I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards and additional messages from the cauldron for you. Please, Spirit, for pile number 3, additional messages about what to expect in April for them. Okay. New home, new attitude. Some of you are moving. Interesting. So this 8 of Cups energy could be like leaving something behind, aka a house, and moving into a new one. If it's not a home though, you're cleaning up your home, you're making your space feel good, you have a new attitude coming in, a new shift here, a new change in your energy. We have romance, celebration, and party. That's exciting. So there's a lot more celebration happening. You could be communicating with a lot of people at some point in the month of April, or your romantic life is just feeling better than usual. And then we have opportunities are waiting for you. Look, again, there are opportunities waiting for you to just open that door and take them, okay? So it's time to open that door. Stop being so afraid of what's behind the door and just open it. And then we have opportunity or windfall. Wow, this is looking like a great month for you guys. And then we have someone working against you behind your back, okay? So just watch out for people who don't have your best interests at heart, and just walk away from them, again, because that's that 7 of Wands energy. Just like people just trying to like get under your skin, but this is an opportunity for you to not let them get under your skin. This is an opportunity where you're being tested to see how you react and how you communicate with somebody who you feel like is testing you. Then we have protected from negative forces beyond your control. What was I saying? Protection. You guys are protected. You're so afraid of things like not working out for you, but like you're protected from negative forces beyond your control. So even if somebody's trying to like mess with you, or even if like you're afraid that it's gonna go the completely wrong way, like no, what is meant for you is not going to get effed up. And if for some reason all of a sudden life takes you a different direction, instead of, you know, getting so upset over that or trying to like push back, accept it and know that everything that happens is just redirecting you to something bigger and better. The universe has your back. You are protected, okay? And lastly, we have seek out information that will help you. So again, if you feel stuck about something, or if you are at a point, like maybe you're wanting to create something, you're wanting to start a business. Let's just say you're wanting to start a business, health and wellness business, whatever this may be. Seek out information that will help you set up your business the right way. Or if you feel like you need more clarity on something, seek out opportunities to connect with somebody who can direct you the right way. Learn, research, study, that kind of thing. And excuse me, as you do the research, as you learn, as you study, as you seek out this additional information, you'll probably feel a lot more at peace about the whole situation, and you'll feel like you have a better idea of how to move forward towards what you want. All right, now additional messages from the cauldron for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Okay. I don't know if this one wanted to come out, but I'm just going to take it. Let's see. It says setbacks or delays. Okay, so this also, I didn't think this actually wanted to come out, so I'm going to put this to the side just to see if I feel like that really actually resonates. Well known. Oh, okay. So you guys have an idea in your mind right now that you want to create that you could actually be really well known for. Like, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. It could take off. Let's say you want to start a podcast. It will become well known. Let's say you want to start your own health and wellness business. You're gonna get all the clients you need. Like, whatever this is that you're wanting just to create or start or go after or plant the seeds of that is in alignment with your destiny, you're going to be well known for it. And then we have mediator. So some of you also are able to be a mediator of some sorts. You're able to help people find solutions to problems. You're able to play mediator. Or you may find that you are needing a mediator between you and someone you're trying to communicate with. Maybe that's something that will help you. And then we have the month of May being really significant, okay? So the month of May is really significant, so write that down and see what happens in May for you. And also April. So again, April and May, and the month of April, this is what this reading is all about, so that's really on point. And then we have black hair. So you could be dealing with somebody who has black hair, or that could be you. And then we have fun, relax. Exactly, that's exactly what the other card was saying. So have fun and relax, okay? So maybe you're just coming out of a time where there has been setbacks, delays, challenges that you've been working through, or you're just so afraid that like as you move towards what you want, there's gonna just be a ton of setbacks and delays. But the thing is like, if there is a setback or delay or challenge, take that as an opportunity to learn a lesson from it. And just know that what is meant for you is going to be yours regardless. You can't mess it up. All right, so that's your reading pile number 3. I hope it resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my pick card readings. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time.